How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video, and for today's video we are going to be reviewing our Osiris League bets from last week, and on top of that I'm also going to give you guys predictions, my predictions and suggestions for the upcoming week's matches and who you should actually bet on. So first off, Eye for Talent, you definitely want to go all in on HKL. There's no other way to go about doing this. So 88 if I actually win, right? And the allure of gold, I already did what I can, earn 1000 Oryx, haven't done that yet. Okay, league bets, log in for 5 days. So I'll still be adding on to my bets throughout the week. Okay, so let us look at last week's bet. Last week we won 4 out of 8 bets, so 50%, but guys, we still managed to make a profit. Okay, so let's take a look here. 0096 versus Pito, not even a close match. What did I say, guys? And look at this, we won like what, freaking 4 times the amount. This is crazy, guys. This is why never ever underestimate the underdogs. You should know very well which are the teams that are good, which are the teams that are not good. Only then can you place your bets carefully to ensure that they win. Unfortunately, I also made some wrong judgments, as you can see here. 411S versus UCS. Wow, I have to say 411S was a huge disappointment, guys. Oh my gosh. Like, UCS, I wouldn't say completely trashed them, but UCS was in the driver's seat for like 99% of the game. So, big congrats to UCS. I think they really stepped up their game, and 411S, I think I sort of was a bit too overconfident for 411S, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah, unfortunately 411S did not manage to pull out a win. Boobs Lifestyle versus 1AVG, very close match, but Boobs Lifestyle managed to pull out a win because I knew that they had the better arc strategy. 1AVG is a stronger KVK kingdom, hands down. They have more active players, they have more whales, but power means very little inside of out of Osiris. So Boobs Lifestyle managed to pull out a win. The Asuras versus Raising Empire, once again, same thing. Raising Empire, I do think that they have the better arc strategy. The Asuras, not so well known, but Raising Empire is quite well known. So I have full confidence in Raising Empire. I do have a few friends from there as well, and that is how they pulled out the win. SFS versus 495k. So unfortunately, 495k, they were doing well at the start. Afterwards, they sort of fell off. I don't know what happened. 92SK versus Temple of Artemis. Okay, this match, I would say I greatly underestimated 92SK. 92SK is a very strong team. I think Temple of Artemis, their win against JWM's second team was sort of a fluke, because JWM's second team, they were not that focused or on like winning everything this time round, so they didn't perform as well, and that was how Temple of Artemis managed to pull out a win against JWM's second team. So I did underestimate 92SK there, unfortunately. Next one, Navi versus Eve. Okay, Navi, somebody actually commented in the comment section of my previous betting video that Navi didn't lose any KVK. So I think I was mistaken. Okay, maybe it was their opponents who lost, it wasn't them, because I have friends in both Navi and in the kingdom that Navi was going up against. I was watching their KVK too, and I know one side was losing. So I'm sorry, I think Navi was the side that won, it wasn't the side that lost. So yeah, Navi, very strong team. Evil Empire, I think I sort of overestimated them as well, and 1399 in general. So yeah, Navi is definitely quite a strong team to look out for. SNO versus 2-4, this one, super close match, difference of 5 points, or is it 9 points? 9 points, I think. So very close, but I knew SNO had it in them to win it because they were able to beat FN. So thank you SNO for proving me right, and that was definitely the most intense match ever this season. Okay, so if you look at the other matches, okay, let's see here. MCO, no, okay, MCO, they lost their match against OV, nothing surprising there. C9N, they won against 495F, again, nothing too surprising there. League won against the Titans, okay, nothing surprising as well. JWM obviously pulling out the win against TZA. Okay, Rose and BBTH, this was a very interesting match because it was very close all the way, and in fact, Rose was in the driver's seat most of the time, despite their huge power difference, 1.2 billion power difference. Rose was neck and neck with BPTH all along. BPTH only managed to win because they managed to get the arc. Okay, if BBTH were not able to get the arc, Rose would have won them hands down. And if they were on even power, I would say Rose would win every single time. So Rose, their arc strategy is very, very good. Okay, BBTH on the other hand, they have a lot of power, but I think their arc strategy is not up there yet. So all that talk about me last video saying how they have improved, I would say not that much. Okay, so I wouldn't put too high hopes on them. 411S versus Pito. Unfortunately, 411S can't even win UCS, so that's a huge disappointment. Let's see, what other kingdoms are we going to look at? Titans versus SX54. This one was a lot closer than I thought. Okay, I thought Titans would win them for sure, hands down, because Titans is the second team of Dream League after all. But SX54 put up a really, really good fight. They are known for being a KVK kingdom, not so much of a Ark of Osiris kingdom. But that being said, 35,000 to 36,000, very close fight, and I think they did very well. HKL versus the squad. Obviously, HKL will win. There's no doubt about that. Okay, let's see. What other teams are there? Immortal Olympians versus 411k. No doubt about it. 411k will win as well. But they put up a very strong fight against 411k. Only 7,000 point difference. So it wasn't a complete crushing victory. Okay. Now, let's take a look at what bets should we bet on this time around. 0096 versus UCS. UCS will win this easily, so I'm not going to bet on that. MCO versus Team 1495. Okay, this is going to be a hard bet because MCO, you can see here, their match against OV. OV managed to win, but obviously OV is the better team. Their power difference is... The point difference is 9,000. SFS versus 495k. You can see here 495k lost by about let's see how many points there. Also about 9,000 points. I expected them to do better, honestly, but they didn't. So that was a little bit disappointing. For me, I would choose to bet on MCO this time round. Okay, you can see the power difference is only 300 million. There's not a lot of power difference. So I have faith that MCO would do well this time round. So I think I'll play a bit more conservative first. Look at the other bets. Okay, so I'll put 300 on MCO first. Okay, and then I'll collect my 100 Oryx here. Next match, 1 AVG versus TOA. 1 AVG will win, there's no doubt about it. Titans versus C9N. C9N will win this very easily, so I'm not going to bet on this. JWM versus Asuras. Obviously, JWM will win. Eve versus Red Rose Empire. This one, very interesting match. Okay, 400 million power difference, but I have faith that Red Rose Empire is going to be the stronger Arc team for sure, hands down. Eve lost to Navi by 9,000 points. Rose only lost to BBTH by about 6,000 points, and keep in mind this is 1.2 million power difference. The fact that Rose was in the driver's seat the whole time and BBTH was only able to win because of their higher power and how they managed to get the arc in the middle. Rose arc strategy is extremely good. So I'm going to put 200 Oryx on Rose this time round. Okay, next up, Pito versus 411S. I think Pito is going to win this. 411S really disappointing for me. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I think Pito has a good chance to win. So I'm going to put 200 Oryx on Pito as well. I think Pito is a very strong team. I think they have what it takes to get pretty far ahead. Okay, let's see here. OV versus SFS. There's no doubt about it. OV will win this easily. Dream League versus 49F. Dream League is going to win this very easily as well. Hong Kong Legends versus Titans. Obviously, Hong Kong Legends will win. 1-3. The Squad versus SX54. I would say the Squad will definitely take this, right? SX54, nah, just no. Like, okay. Rising Empire versus TZA. I think this is another match to look out for. It could be quite interesting. Okay, the power difference is only 400 million. Okay, as compared to JWM. JWM can just overpower them easily, even if Taizatan has the better strategy. That being said, it wasn't a complete trashing. Like, Taizatan still managed to get 24,000 score, which is commendable against a team like JWM. But I think Rising Empire, they will still manage to pull out the win. So I'm not going to bet on this one. Navi versus BBTH. This is very interesting here. Okay, Navi already beat BBTH second team, okay, which is Evil Empire. And keep in mind, BBTH has probably seen what Navi can do. But will Navi be able to win BBTH? That is the question. BBTH struggled hard against a team that is 1.2 billion power weaker than them. They struggle. Against a team that's only 400 million power weaker than them, I think that Navi will actually win this. So I'm going to put 200 Oryx on Navi. Okay, I think Navi can win BBTH this time round. Okay, the fact that they won Red Rose Empire, really, if they don't step up their game, they are going to be out of this league very, very soon. So yeah, really not a lot of faith in BBTH, unfortunately. Next one, Immortal Olympians versus the Frozen Empire, SNO. Okay, so the power difference is 600 million here, and SNO won their previous match, like I said, by a whopping 9 points, which is crazy. Immortal Olympians, nothing to scoff at here. Look at this. Against 411k, only 7,000 points difference, guys. This is very, very impressive. It was not a crushing victory. It was not a crushing victory. So 411k, they actually put up a very strong fight against 411k. Because of that, I think Immortal Olympians will actually win this. SNO, as strong as they are, they did beat FN. They did beat 93p, but against their previous match with TTF, which isn't that well known of a team, they struggled hard, and they only managed to pull out the victory just barely. But for MTO, they put up such a strong fight against 411k. I think MTO will take this win quite easily, so I'm not going to bet on this. 411k versus TTF, 411k will win, there's no doubt about that. Boobs Lifestyle versus 92 SK. Boobs Lifestyle will win this easily because they already beat the stronger team, which is 1 AVG. Against 92 SK, yeah, I think Boobs Lifestyle are going to win this. So for this round, I only really have 4 bets that I'll recommend. This is not something to... these are all not good bets because the winning team is going to be very obvious. I don't think we'll see any surprises. OV, JWM, C9N, 1AVG, UCS, yeah, these Dream League, Hong Kong Legends, 1341, Raising Empire. I don't think we'll see any surprises here. This match will be a close one. SNO versus MTO. I think MTO will still win though. And yeah, 411k, Boobs Lifestyle, all of these matches, I think it's very obvious who the winner is, and you can see it from the odds as well. Not such fantastic odds here, so I will probably increase my bets for all of this. I think I will put another 100 inside of Red Rose Empire. They definitely have what it takes to get very far against a team that's 1.2 billion power stronger than them. They were in the driver's seat for the entire first half of the match. So really, Red Rose Empire, I think they have what it takes to take down Eve. Pito, like I said, I have friends there, definitely nothing to scoff at. Very, very strong team, and I knew from the start they would win. I should have placed all my Oryx into them. I would have won like even way more Oryx if I didn't put in so much faith in use in 411s. So yeah, come on, go trash them, Pito. Okay, MCO versus 495k. I think MCO will be able to win this. Okay, they didn't struggle that hard against OV. They did put up a good fight, so I think they have a solid chance. Team 1495, they can't even win SFS, so yeah. Navi and BBTH, I think Navi will win this. Okay, for people who actually don't know the teams, they are really just looking at the power and then betting on based off the power. But if you know the teams well, you know whether they are good in ARC, whether they are good in KVK. That really helps, and that is where my video come in. So let me know how did your bets go for last week down in the comments below. I will be increasing my bets throughout the week and see how everybody bets first before deciding which match I should put more of my Oryx into, and I will go through with you guys next week for this week's bets, and also give you more suggestions for future matches. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, if you have learned something, if the video has helped you to win Oryx, please leave a comment down below, and of course leave a like on the video. If you'd like to see more such future content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I will post ROK videos every single week. And of course, another thing that I really want to flex about is, of course, this city skin right here. Really, really cool city skin, as you guys can see. I won this from the ROK story contest. Unfortunately, my picture frame has not arrived yet. Okay, some of my alliance mates whom I took part in the contest with, their picture frames have already arrived. So I also took part in the photo taking contest, and I actually did win. So I will showcase that in the next video when I get it. So yeah, till the next time, I'm your host, Korban Gaming. Peace out.